Temptation reared its ugly and depressingly familiar head today. Idle time is devil's workshop. The first time I heard that saying, I was 14 years old, curled up into a blanket, watching Twilight Zone episodes late into the night. It was there, on one of Rod Serling's classic anthology episodes, that I heard an actor, posing as a village simpleton, utter the phrase. At first I pondered what the meaning of that statement could be. I told myself I understood it perfectly well, but truly I did not grasp the true meaning or concept behind the seemingly simple TV script line philosophy. Certain phrases, conversations, interactions, thoughts, and dreams have stuck with me throughout my life. Carl Jung would call these coincidences synchronicities. Others call this the way of the universe, or the mysterious workings of God. Idle time is devil's workshop is one of those mysterious workings for me. This phrase echoes throughout the caverns of my mind at random points throughout time, almost like a haunting melody of internal warning. However, I often wonder, is it truly random? Or do I or my ego only perceive it to be a random occurrence? Perhaps, as Jung theorized, the subconscious mind sends messages to the ego and carnal mind through the use of images and symbols. Sometimes I feel as though my subconscious mind sends cryptic messages to me to decode in order for me to interpret and adjust and correct my behavior for the greater good. The ancient people called this practice speaking to God or prophesizing. Anyway, this phrase is spoken to me from someone inside when I have been led into temptation by the devilish energies of the eternal ether. I often realize it is because I allowed myself to sit with my thoughts and become a sloth in my work and movement. Perhaps sloth is not a sin because it is a selfish act. The selfish element is an aspect of the destructive energy, but perhaps it is not it in its entirety. Idle time, stillness, non-movement, stagnant thoughts are devil's workshop. In other words, something so still and peaceful, idle and perfectly stagnant in perfect order, godly, is attracting and must be balanced with an equal and opposite reaction. In this case, the destructive energies or thoughts, some may call the devil, seeking to destroy and bring chaos to order. These demonic destructive forces act as a boulder smashing into a serene and still lake of the mind. The demonic forces topple the sea of thoughts within and create a storm of chaos and despair. The Buddha and Jesus both taught to calm the mind, to walk on water, to still the waters within and be resistant to the demonic winds that thrash and tamper in your successes. Jesus says, don't look down. You must not think negative thoughts or bring yourself down, lest you be toppled by the sea once more. Idle time is devil's workshop. Ancient wisdom tucked away in a hidden breadcrumb by a fell light seeker.